Hello everyone and welcome back to Wayward Souls. So I figured that I'd take a break from playing some of the normal games that I play, and I'd show you something that I play on my own time, that I play when I'm on a road trip or if I just have some time to myself. This is the first time that Wayward Souls has appeared on the channel. I covered it when it first came out, seeing if it was worth the $5 asking price at the time, and I believe it's actually gone up, because they were saying a long time ago that with each update they would raise the price a little bit, so it's better to act immediately than to wait. And I've been playing it a lot on my own since then. I still haven't unlocked the Cultist because the third level is insanely hard. But I've recently figured out that I like the Spellsword probably the most out of any other class. I spent the most time as the warrior and I leveled him up a lot, but I think the Spellsword might be my favorite. So we're just gonna hop in here real quick. I don't know if there's anything I want to upgrade. If you're not familiar with the game, it's a roguelike. It's a randomly generated dungeon crawler, and every time you die, the only thing that you bring back with you is the gold that you earned in the dungeon, and you spend that on permanent buffs for your character. Battle flavor. A critical bonus chance, you say. I do like criticals. I do like crits. Scorched Earth, 15% larger radius. That sounds delicious. I don't know if I was saving this up for something. Maybe the summit. I actually don't know if I was saving this up for anything, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get Battle Fervor. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade Battle Fervor, and we're going to enter into the tower. I've beaten this dungeon before. Actually, what is this crazy hat? You expect me to go through this dungeon with that hat? Where's my eye patch? There it is. Can't be beating dungeons like that. Oh, I've got the joystick up here. You know what? You can do the pro swipe controls instead. I find that I do like the joystick a lot better, but it looks better in the recording if I don't use it. So pardon me if some of my movements are a little bit off. I am used to the V stick instead. This is weird. This is so awkward. Why am I knew this would happen. This happened with Heroes of the Storm yesterday. As soon as I start recording, the pressure's on. It's like this shiz is gonna be on the internet. People are gonna see me playing. Speaking of which, I do want to record some more Heroes of the Storm and Vainglory. I was considering doing Vainglory, but I'd still like a little bit more time. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I'd still like a little bit more time just to get used to the game before I, put it on the internet, like we were saying. So instead, I'm just gonna play some Wayward Souls today. Man, I just tried to record some respawnables. It is just as bad as it was before the last update. Like, if not worse. I can get into a game, but I have horrible frame drops. It's just terrible. I get awful frame drops, and then I can't even play anything, and it just crashes. In the update video, I think it crashed something akin to like 3 or 4 times. It's just bad right now. As soon as an update comes out, then I'll play it. But for now, thank you guys for just bearing with me. Bare Arms. Orc Fist Leathers slightly extends the duration of all stuns dealt by you. Gives you a slightly longer damage immunity after being struck. I think I'm gonna go with that. Because the Spellsword is a little bit of a glass cannon. Yeah, you could almost say that about anybody in this game, because everybody's so fragile. This is the closest thing to a Souls game that you will find on the App Store. I'm sure I've talked about this before. Wow, I think a cloud just rolled over and went over my house because it got so dark in here and the brightness just went down. I like playing this on the mirrored screen. Actually, it's really nice. I almost considered getting a controller for this game at one point, and now that Blitz Brigade has controller support, I might make a controller fund. Can we just get out of here, please? Can I stop getting hit by this one guy? Will I learn? Here, just... Look at my little Sprite. Get him, Sprite. Is that copyrighted? What if I called him a little Sierra Mist instead? A little fire Sierra Mist. But which way is the right way? Because I want to go the opposite way. Oh yeah, that's not the right way. That's just a pile of bones. That's just a bone-a-pile. Yeah, I almost recorded some Blitz Brigade today too, but the channel's just been flooded with so much Blitz Brigade lately. I'm trying to put the channel in a direction where I play what I'm feeling like playing, as opposed to doing things just for the sake of recording, like an episode of Blitz Brigade or Respawnables, because that just feels inorganic. I mean, hopefully the commentary would be better if I'm actually playing a game that I want to be playing in that moment. I don't mean to say that I dislike Blitz Brigade or Respawnables at all. I just mean that I play it so much, and variety is the spice of life, and all that. You guys know what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm trying to cover up my own sentences. I'm gonna die soon if I don't make it to the end. If I'm going to be doing more on this series, I think what I'll do is I'm going to make every episode one life. Oh, this is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's the red one that I need to worry about. The green is an AoE, but let's actually get some time up in here. This reminds me so much of Mage Gauntlet. If you guys haven't seen Mage Gauntlet, I actually have some episodes up on the channel. I highly recommend you go check it out. I love that game, and by Rocket Cat Games, same as this one. It was their previous game. Please get away from me. Jeez, I am so close to kicking the bucket. This is insane. Some dust, some gold dust. You'll never catch me, Lucky Charms. The last thing I want is to die to a dog at this point. This game actually has a very subtle... It's got a nice way of presenting its story. You'll see. If you're familiar with Dark Souls, it isn't quite that subtle, but it's still not thrown at you. You gotta piece some things together. Oh, now I'm really almost dead. There I go. Now I'm dead. I am super dead right now. Okay, that was barely anything. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna retry that, and then I'll call it one. We'll do 2 deaths. We'll do 2 deaths per episode, maybe. How about that? Unless I get to the end and I'm too salty to continue. Like I was saying before, I actually beat this level on a trip back from Sacramento, which was an 8-hour bus ride. And I did nothing but just listen to music and play this game, and I've got some fond memories of that one. Something this game does that not a lot succeed at is that it makes you angry in a motivational kind of way. It urges you to keep playing. It's encouraging. Like, I wanted nothing more, and I want nothing more right now than to just beat this level. So that way I can move on to the 3rd, because with the Spellsword, this dodge ability is so good. I love this dodge ability. I actually prefer it to the Warrior's damage negating shield. Simply because I like maneuverability. In my first playthrough of Dark Souls, I went for a dexterity run just because I like being faster and lighter than my enemies. Can I get a stun? No, these guys are hard to stun. Yeah, I don't need to use a spell just yet. Come on, guys, what you afraid of? What you afraid of? Come on. I can stun the little ones, but I can't get a stun off on the big guy. Which is exactly what I just said a little while ago. Where am I going? Where's this door at? But Hassan, the Spellsword, I believe he's here searching for some ancient scroll. Like, his whole purpose in life is to find scrolls, magical scrolls. That was his family's thing, that's his thing by association. So he came here with the help of kind of a wealthy benefactor sort of guy, but he's also got a hidden interest in the scrolls, and he was tricked by the benefactor. You'll probably see him. If we get that far, I think it's on floor 3 that you see a cutscene with him in it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Get rid of that. That's a trap. If you run in front of that thing, it'll mess you up. You're gonna have a bad time. Oh, I'm out of energy. Ideally, I would get the accessory that makes it so when I use that dash, it uses less energy, and my energy increases faster. That is absolutely OP. It's great. What? I didn't see the animation for that. Did you? Please. Wow, there were 3 there? I only expected to hit 2 with that. I didn't even see that. Jukin. Where am I? Which way? There's so many of them. This could very well be the end. Maybe would you guys mind? Could you leave me a comment saying if you guys would mind if I use the virtual stick? I know it isn't as pretty during the recording, but I am very used to it, and I feel like I might do a little bit better if I had it on. So just let me know. But I know just as well as everybody that having a big green circle on the screen isn't exactly the best for viewing. That's why I'm happy that oh, see? I just ran into that trap. I'm getting destroyed! When I first saw this game listed, I wasn't quite sure how they were going to achieve that level of difficulty and precision on a mobile device. They did it. They absolutely did it. And this is looking like it might be our last floor today. But I remember in Mage Gauntlet, I had the virtual stick up because there wasn't an option for Pro Swipe. And it was just this big, like, hulking mass of nonsense. Like I was saying, that's why I like that Blitz Brigade doesn't put the controls on the screen when you mirror it. Less to look at. You can see what matters rather than what I'm doing with my fingers. Ladies, you taking notes? No, I'm just messing around. Is this guy dead yet? I've never seen him collapse on the floor like that. I guess I've never hit one of those things with the Beam of Light spell. Oh no. Oh no, look at all these dogs. Have you guys been playing Bloodborne at all? I picked up that game and I really enjoy it. I've put it aside since... Ooh, Summon Inferno. I kind of just want to use this because I know that my run isn't going to last too long, and I just want to show you guys what it looks like. Oh hey, upgrade. Grants a bonus to energy regeneration and your dash requires slightly less energy. Hey, there it is. Grants a bonus to critical strike. Don't count me out just yet, game. We still got some time. We still got less energy required for this dash. See, I wish you could just run by people. Unfortunately, it's not like that. It runs on the same principles like Rogue and Binding of Isaac. You have to beat everybody in the room. I shouldn't say Rogue. I've actually never played the original Rogue. I would like to, but it's so dated. Like, have you seen it? It's all just, it's text and characters on a screen. But anyway, it goes for the Binding of Isaac route, and you can't go through the next room until you've beaten all enemies within the room that you're in. Oh no, I'm not dealing with this. This is some of that bullshit I've heard about. I'm gonna start juking. Like, as soon as I hit, I'm just gonna dash. That's my new game plan. Because dying to a book is so embarrassing, and it happens more often than I'd like to admit. Oh wait, I think this is actually a teleport. Is that what this is? No, I think that's just a weird tile. Oh, and there I go. Speaking of dying to books, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Wayward Souls. Really appreciate it. If you guys like the episode, please let me know either through a like or a comment. Otherwise, I will be back with this, more respawnables, Blitz Brigade, everything. So I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.